Good afternoon, Christo. Well, I've got two things I'd like to say to you, if possible, mate, if we got the time. The first thing was regarding the way Javid spoke the other day, and he gave me no confidence at all as a caring health minister.
Why?
And, well, I believe that what he done. I mean, there's no magic wand for us to beat the COVID. And he only had one thing on his mind, and that was injection. But that won't do it.
Well, it will reduce the transmission and reduce the amount of symptoms that you'd have. The bout of COVID that someone would potentially get wouldn't be as bad.
No, but I'll jump over then and talk about. I mean, I spend a lot of time in Spain, and if it wasn't for the 90-day rule, I would be back there now, and I can't go back till December.
Yeah.
But I talk to all my friends there on a daily basis, and the only difference between them and us, when he gave us the day of freedom, there was nothing wrong in making us still wear masks in supermarkets, in crowded places, and to stop the disease spreading. Now out there, my friends are having a lovely life. There is no COVID, and tonight they're all going to a restaurant for a meal, and what they do, they said we have our meal, and when we want to get up and dance, we put our mask on.
But people, I don't think, like living like that, Lenny. People don't like socialising with masks on. They like to look at people's faces. They like to go back to the life they used to have. I mean, I couldn't think of anything worse than being in a lovely Mediterranean country like Spain and having to socialise with a mask on outside.
Very simple, Christo. Reality. Get in the world of reality. That is, you cannot live like that at the moment. We've got to live in the world of reality. And if you want to kill people and die yourself or have long COVID, you live that way. But there's lots of us. I mean, today I was waiting for a carpet cleaner to come and do my carpets. When he came, he put all his machinery outside the door, and I said, "Can you put a mask on?" He said, "I'm not working for half an hour with a mask on." I said, "Then you better go, mate." He said, "What?" I said, "Go. I don't want you in my house working hard, breathing heavy without a mask on." And I sent him away. Because that is reality. I want to live.
Well, then I think that maybe you've got it right yourself then. If you want people around you to have a mask on, then fine. But if anyone else who wants to make a different choice now, until the government say that they have to, they could make their own different choice, right? Well, isn't that the perfect solution? I mean, if you want to go to a restaurant with friends that all wear masks, wear masks.
Well, you look at it today, with me and my friends. We've got over 50,000 infections today, just in today. And out of that, I know a lot of them won't die, but a lot of them, their life is ruined with long COVID and other side effects. Do you want to...
But there are lots of people that will say that your mask isn't going to protect you that much about that. We spoke to a doctor before saying unless you wear your mask properly, unless it's a brand new fresh mask every day, unless it's a proper surgical mask that's put on in a clinical environment, it's actually not going to have any effect on whether you get COVID or not anyway. I mean, there are many people who are from the medical background that have that view. They say that the benefit of masks is just to remind people that COVID exists and to keep social distancing happening.
Well, I wear a paint sprayer's mask. That's what I wear.
And is it a clean one? Is it clean every time you put it on?
It's a paint sprayer's mask, and not even fumes get through that.
But is it clean every time you put it on, Lenny?
Pardon?
Is it a clean, fresh one every time you put it on?
No, what I do, I clean it with sanitizer regularly. I've got 3 on the go, and I clean them with sanitizer regularly.
And then when you take them off, where do you put them? When you go into a shop or walk outside and you take it off, where does it go?
Well, the minute I'm in my car, before I leave my car, I put the mask on.
So you wear it outside as well?
Yes, I do.
Okay, Lenny, I mean, if you want to do that, that's great. But there are going to be lots of people that say that they don't want to live like that anymore. Lenny, thank you.